Lode Runner, the dig fight.
Alright, hello and welcome back to Ashgabat Cat, so let's play that. Well, usually this is the part when I would actually say the game's name, but the game took care of that for us. Please adjust the monitor when these circles are displayed in the oval. Oh, okay, I thought it was in English and it's saying, oh, if any of those circles appear as ovals, adjust your set. But, I guess things are fine. So, Lode Runner, it's an old game. It's the one where you run over the blocks and you can put blocks in the holes and then you can run over them. You run up ladders and whatever. It's kind of a boring old game, or at least I think I did a Lode Runner way back, and the general consensus was it was a boring old game. But check this out. This is like Lode Runner for the Neo Geo. Which is to say, it's like Neo Bomberman for the Neo Geo. Which is to say, it's basically the exact same game, but the sprites are a little better. Now, it's interesting to note that Psikyo opted for... Oh, there is a stage select. That is handy. Well, first I was going to say the story, but... I don't know. I don't know what that was. Anyway, so we are in... like Flynn, and okay. So you can shoot through holes, you can shoot through the ground, make holes. I didn't necessarily want to go there. Oh, okay, so things do regenerate, which is nice, because you don't always want to... Okay. So if you're wondering why I kept shooting to the left, that's because I was pressing the shoot left hole button. But if you shoot the shoot hole right button, then you shoot right. It's tricky. You gotta keep track of these things. Uh-oh, how can I possibly get that gold piece if I don't jump? That's right, this game is going to beat its mechanics into your brain, whether you want to or not. It's also kind of interesting how Psikyo opted to go for a sort of pseudo 3D generated look, rather than just kind of raw sprites. On one hand, I do think that the sprites, like... are overall going to be the better way of doing this, but at the same time, if you lack some sort of artistic merit, then 3D CG is good enough in a pinch. Just kind of contrast the styles, actually. Think about Shock Troopers versus Shock Troopers 2. Now, Shock Troopers 1 looks pretty darn amazing. It's hand-drawn sprites, everything works great, tons of action. It's a fun game. That was a non sequitur, right? Like last it showed as a baby, now it's showing us her taking piano lessons. Is that the titular Lode Runner or the Lode Runner's sister? Lode Runner's mom? Like, there are some definitely unexplained things going on here. But anyway, and then you take a look at Action Fighter 2, no, Shock Troopers 2, and it's got this kind of it's fake CG. Donkey Kong Country sort of vibe, and I mean, it's okay. It works more or less fine, but it's not like beautiful. It's just kind of utilitarian. And I mean, I get that games, it's like you don't necessarily always expect them to be these great works of art, but I mean, you kind of want to be able to look at it and not be sick. Oh. Let me guess, when the block regenerates, then I die. I like how the game really drags that out. Oh, and all the gold pieces come back. Because no half measures, if you're going to beat a level, you are really going to have to beat a level here. And nope, can't jump in and join the... stupid ghosts. Okay. So this, well, I mean, I remember the classic Lode Runner. It's like, yes, you could also fall into holes, but it just seems this is kind of, I don't know. Like the way it just kind of pauses, and it's like, oh, you're in a hole. Guess what, pal? You're dead. But the fact that it just waited so long to, like, get to the point, it's a little bit annoying, but okay. Let's use that most human of vices, forethought. And okie dokie, well, that's not a problem, although I can see how as soon as I get to a level I can't beat the first time around, I'm probably just gonna be tempted to quit. I mean, a Lode Runner, if I recall, it was a classic game. You wouldn't want to talk over the story cutscenes. Anyway, it's a very classic game, but it's very hard. It's not to say that it's very hard, it's just that it really spares no quarter. Also, now, I do remember in the original-ish Lode Runner, at least a Lode Runner that I happened to play, if you fell more than like one space, then you would die. So, at least Psikyo is showing that they are willing to sand off some of the sharp edges, and oh, this is not going to turn out well. Oh, no, maybe I can... Okay. Oh, so now there's a health bar. That's very strange. Why is there a health bar now? I mean, obviously that makes the game easier, but I don't think that makes the game easy. Well, let's put the falling limit to the test. No, you can fall however you want. Interesting. So that's kind of interesting how they like kind of prioritize the different levels of danger. It's like, okay, getting hit by an enemy, that's nothing. Falling, literally not even a problem anymore. But now, like, getting trapped in your own hole, it's like, you should be embarrassed and you deserve whatever comes to you, also you're dead. And it's like, wow, that's... I didn't know that burying yourself was such a cardinal sin, but maybe in the Lode Runner town, then that's... Oh, crap. Ah, crap. Okay. It's not the end of the world, but it sure still feels like it, because I'm conditioned for classical Lode Run. Maybe the ghost will save me. No. No. I think the reason why it takes you so long to die, though, is so if you're playing two-player, then the second player can save you. Which, okay, fine. Fair enough. I didn't think that would work, but I had hoped. I had hoped. Oh boy, just what I need. Surprise ghosts. Oh, and your health bar does not respawn after death failures. Seems legit. Okay. Hey, I'm working on it. Interesting. So I guess you do have some leeway to mess around, but, well, they gotta make their quarters back somehow. Well, okay, this game is starting to grate on my patience. I mean, it's a nice game, but it's kind of like Burger Time in that you've got your core gameplay loop, and it's just going to be that over and over and over again. But the gameplay loop, it's not going to take any quarters. It's just going to be the same thing over and over and over again, but it's going to get harder every time. And it's just going to test you. It's like, hey, are you really a pro player? You seem to think you might be, but if we put that to the test, it's like, what will the test say? And I mean, yeah, if I had an arcade nearby or something, and I just played this game over and over and over with the intent to beat it someday, then okay, I can definitely see this as being pretty fun. But I mean, just as a casual arcade player, it's like I kind of popped in, I just want some quick explosions, I want some fun that I didn't really have to earn to play. And then this game is just like, we are going to make you earn all of that fun. I mean, the cutscenes are cool, the cutscenes are kind of cute, and they add something to the narrative. I mean, honestly, I'd consider playing Ms. Pac-Man just to see those cutscenes that happen in between. And I mean, these cutscenes and those cutscenes, there's not really much to it, but... I mean... So let's see, when we last left off, she went to school or something, and now she's broke. And it's like, well, that is a fairly accurate representation of paying for college, but, I mean, I feel like there were some events that happened in Huh. You can't escape. Press the retry button. Oh, okay. So your start button is also your retry button. Can I retry now? Oh, you can. You completely waste everything, but you can. That's kind of neat. I mean, I like that they gave you a retry button. I don't like that the game necessitates a retry button. I also like how it played it a little coy. It's like, you think you're gonna make it out of this one, huh, kid? You're not. you gotta retry. And it's like, thanks, game. Just what I want to see in the morning. Okay, if I've learned anything about any... Never say I'm not a thinking monkey. Okay. Well, that's not what I expected to happen. But I can work with that. But still, that's still kind of wrong. I hope you realize that, game. Well, I guess Tetris rules apply here. Gravity, what's that? That's something for other lesser games. Come on, all I want to see is the cute pictures of the girl. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, no, no. I thought I did everything right, though. You can't escape. Well, yeah. Am I supposed to move the block? What precisely is going to happen here? And does my time restart if I restart? It does not. Oh my gosh, so it gives you a fixed amount of time on each credit. I mean, they wouldn't want you to like spend too much time, you know, thinking about what the solution is. Good gosh. Although that being said, as poorly as this works as an arcade game, if this was like a Game Boy Advance game or something, with maybe a password system so you could like cheat ahead to the end if you wanted to. Nah, maybe a save too. Nah, save function would probably be better. Then, yeah, I can see devoting entire days to just kind of figuring this out and just having like a daily dose of Lode Runner fun. Unfortunately, this is an arcade game, and they are really expecting you to just kind of put your time in and figure this out. Of course, there's no safe avenues for thinking, so what precisely is going to happen here? Okay, maybe if I do this, then at least I can get that. But that same trick won't work. No, it will. I see. So basically what I have to do is I have to clear off a path from the top, and then I can make it. It's just, that's pretty tough. And I mean, it just kind of goes to show you, it's like some games shouldn't really be arcade games. They should be some sort of home console games. But as far as I'm aware, this game did not come out on any sort of home consoles or anything like that, so that kind of sucks. That does really kind of suck. I mean, it's kind of a nice cerebral game, and you don't always get that with every game. Okay, I'm noticing a flaw in my... Oh, I see. You do the second one first. There's just so much to consider in this game. Like, there's nothing for free. It's like you have to kind of suffer for everything. And, I mean, that makes a lot more sense when retries don't cost you 25 cents a pop. Well, okay. So if I was to just jump in there like some sort of idiot, then things would not turn out well. Yeah, see, if I did that. Nope, that's not gonna work. Come on, game. And the fact that there's like the timer and the life bar, well, okay, the life bar I can live with, that's fine. But the timer too, and it's like, that is just unnecessarily punishing. I mean, you're making it essentially impossible for me to figure out these levels without some amount of foresight or thinking. And so, to add the timer in addition to all of this other nonsense, it's just so punishing. And especially when you like accidentally stumble your way onto a strategy that actually does, against all odds, actually work, then it's like, oh, time's over. And it's like, but I was enjoying myself. Now I'm not. Your timer ruined everything. And the game's like, oh, timer over, give me quarters. And it's like, oh, okay. I guess that's all you care about. And the game's like, timer over, give me quarters. And that's it. That's all it can say. That's all it wants in life. It knows the timer's over. You should give it quarters. Yeah, time up. No, that was a strategic death, because I realized I didn't have enough time to make it. So, had to strategically die to refill my timer. You know what? I'm just gonna play through this. I'm gonna play through the stage. I'm gonna see what the last picture of the girl is, because I want to continue the story. I just call it one of my faults, but I gotta see what happens next in the story. And then we can continue on our way to another No-Name MAME game. Alright, so that's wrong. Okay, so that was easy enough. Alright, that's not the problem. Oh crap. Ah, come on, man. Actually, I probably wasted more time trying to kill the ghost than I did the ghost set me back. Okay. Oh, I see. While the ghost is in the hole, then I can't kill him. This is the worst, because the ghosts get in your way and they just, like, mess you up. There's nothing you can do. Okay, let me get this golden piece. Alright, how am I gonna get that gold piece? It's a puzzle for later. I gotta get the stuff that I can get first. You know, I said the stuff that I can get, implying that I should, in theory, be able to get it. Ah, I see how this is, and I see where I went wrong. Oh. Oh, so if you shoot again, then you can rebuild the things, just in case you make a mistake. I am an impulsive idiot. Oh my god. This cutscene better be worth it. It's not that I don't like smart, slow-paced, cerebral games. It's that I don't like playing smart, cerebral, slow-paced games on camera. So how do I think what I do is if I do 4 and then 3 and then 2 and then 1, I can probably so what do I get to there? What's that hold? Is this right? No, that's right. No, not there. Also not. So I'll keep up. No. No. So, not here. Not here. I think, no. Close, then. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, so what you just saw was the culmination of many minutes of hard work. I finally figured out how to get that gold piece right by where you started. Now, if that's how long that takes to figure out how to get that gold piece, then I shudder to think how long it takes to actually beat this game. Also, fun fact, you can shoot again to revive the holes. I don't know if that, I said that, but a useful corollary of that is that I actually know how to defeat the ghosts, albeit temporarily. And in fact, if you want to be quick about it, you can even anticipate their movements and kill them ahead of time. So yeah, this game, it has a lot of bite. Don't ever let anybody say it's like, oh yeah, Lode Runner, that's an easy game, right? No, it is not an easy game. There's just so much nonsense you have to keep track of. And it doesn't even give you like a safe place to think while you go from like one stage to the next. Like it pretty much just throws you into stuff. Okay, now this is gonna be tricky. Essentially, I have to work my way up to that right place. Now, that's not a problem. I do that all the time. The problem is that's where the ghosts respawn. You know what? Let's just take advantage of invincibility and just... Oh, crap. Okay. There we go. And then, while I learn this trick... Oh, crap. Okay. One at a time. One at a time. That same trick is not going to work. Oh. Oh, don't tell me this is where it ends. Oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Unfortunately, I have no more invincibility to spare. So those stupid ghosts have seemingly outwitted me. Aha, but I have outwitted the ghosts. Like I've been saying, I hope the next cutscene is worth it. You know, I'm beginning to suspect these cutscenes are random.
Game over.
Game over? Oh, thank God. All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I thought, like, it would just continue into the next stages, and I'd feel, like, strangely obligated to keep on playing. But no, no, if the game gives you an out, oh, that's it. I'm out. I'm out, man. I'm out. That took, like, half an hour. I spent, like, 20 minutes just thinking about how do I get that stupid gold piece by where you start. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. I really wish this game did come out as like some sort of portable game where you could take your time and you can treat each thing like the puzzle it deserves and give it the amount of time it takes to naturally kind of come to a solution. Not so much the 5 minutes of credit that this game kind of like forces on you. I mean, I kind of see where they're coming from, where they want, like, they need you to keep feeding in credits. I mean, obviously, they got to make a living too, but at the same time, they want to be generous about it. So they've got this timer, they give you this health bar, they're like, hey, we're giving you every advantage in life. You should be able to do just great. But the problem is, like, the mechanics they're doing just don't 100% mesh well with the things that they're doing. And it doesn't help that Lode Runner is like a super hard game. Like, you ever heard the phrase look before you leap? Well, Lode Runner is built entirely about it. You see what that guy's doing. This guy is doing like rocket science level techniques just to get that gold. Oh, all I did was press the joystick actually, and the game sensed my intent to play. Of course, it misjudged my intent to play. I intend to not play this ever again. Lode Runner is tough. Still, though, if you're up for an incredibly difficult puzzle action game, then Lode Runner is your guy. They kind of smooth the edges here, so it's like there's no fall damage. It takes more than one hit by an enemy to kill you. There's plenty of bright colors, the sprites, everything's well animated. But it's that same old super hard Lode Runner action. Oh wow, is this a competitive versus mode? It seems almost kind of fun. But, well, oh, wow, look at all that action. And then you send the little chompers against each other. I kind of wish I knew about this back in the day. There was a time when I played, like, arcade games with other people. And, I think that this could have been an interesting game, at least for a day. I mean, it's really hard, so I don't think we could have played this for much more than that. But I don't know, it'd be kind of interesting. It's like, yeah, some of my friends are good with action games. but are they good with thinking action games? Well, on that note, this cat's got a scat.